All right, what up, though? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2025 Detroit Lions schedule release. Now, before I get started, man, I had the dumb thought that I could go all day and not get anything spoiled to me, and that was a dumb thing. I did see a couple things, and I also thought it would be unfair to you guys you guys know at least a little bit. I have a little bit of an idea, but I wanted to go into 8 o'clock blind, and in today's society, that's just not a real thing. So we are going to talk about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's where we live. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Central Scrutinizer who literally did opposite what I asked him to do. What's up, Nasty Man Nate? What up, what up? Spirit of Detroit in the building. Marsh Dog. We got Fresh and Fly. We got Tyrell. What's up, MPP? Shout out to Michigan Panther Pride. Bro, let me know about a watch party, my man, because I'm going to support as much as I can. SB Lions in the building. What up, what up? Dark Saber. Big Black Coffee. Pause. I like that. You need to add pause to your name, bro. You need to add, what is it, man? Dash pause, because that is definitely a pause. No Diddy. Steven in the building. What up, what up? Gibbs on top. What's going on? We got Donkey Kong per usual. What's up, Fave? Says it's showtime. Anna D in the building. Appreciate you. Derek about to rip with a 96 pick. Mark, what's up? What's up? All right. So let me see. Chris, Young Fred. We got what is that, man? Ubaldo? Is that how you say that? This stream I've been waiting for bro. So yeah, I put this stream up 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna start doing that now because in order to be in my streams, you're gonna have to be a sub for a week. That's how that's gonna. Because what I'll notice that people are sub and then they're unsub. So I'm gonna make you sub for a week. Plus, we growing over here. Hey, listen, Chris, we this close, bro. We are 53 subscribers away from 30K, man. Listen, I'm trying to give away the stuff, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like nobody wants to sub. What's up, Motor City Street Scene? What up? What up? Yeah, pause is wild. Chris, people just, I don't know. They as a sub, the only thing you have is a sub, right? So it's like subscribe, membership, super chat, those type of things. But once you give me your sub, you can't give me anything else. You know what I mean? So it's like people are real stingy with subscriptions, but it doesn't matter. If Brad Holmes picks, do we get better? If Brad Holmes picks do good, do we get a public apology? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brad Holmes will get a apology when we win a Super Bowl without a pass rush. That's it. If we win a Super Bowl without a pass rush, he will get an apology. We got Dark Saber in the building. Appreciate the 6-month milestone. Says Packers at Lambeau Field week 1. How do you feel about that? Well, kind sir, you just spoiled it for me. No, I'm just playing. I actually saw it. Somebody emailed me. I'm like, bruh. Somebody sent me a text. I'm like, bruh. So it was everywhere. I know I will be going for sure. So Arrowhead, I kind of know when that is. I will be going there as well. So check this out. As a season ticket placeholder, which is what I am. I'm on the list, waiting to get season tickets. So what I found out is we get access at 8 o'clock. Last year, what they did is they made you wait till the next morning. So we get access a wee bit early, but I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I want to go to the road games. This is a road schedule like no other. That's where my main focus is going to be. But I will say, if there's any season ticket holder with a ticket and they want to sell it to me, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely take that. But I'm trying to be at Arrowhead. I'm trying to be at Paycor Stadium. I'm trying to be in Chicago. I'm trying to be in Green Bay. I'm trying to be in. And then I was talking to my wife, right? I can drive to almost every stadium. The only stadium I will not drive to is SoFi, but I can drive to Green Bay. I can drive to Baltimore. I can drive to Washington. Like, I can drive those places, and I think I'm going to do that. So last year, what we did is we brought in the Detroit Lions actual release video, and we reacted to that in real time. Then we'll do a way too early schedule prediction, and we'll go from there. Record prediction, Joe, that comes later. Did you hear about the Trey Hendrickson news? Hernando? Yes, I did. But my son, when you're so check this out. When you're a husband and a father, right? You get double whammy. So my wife falls off of her aunt's steps on Saturday and she sprained her ankle. So she's laid up. My son last week was complaining about an ingrown toenail. So I booked him an appointment for yesterday. So now he is kind of, you know, hobbling around. So I couldn't make a video yesterday, but you know I wanted to talk about it. Trey Hendrickson, bruh. I mean, if Brad did that, man, we would win the Super Bowl. I believe that. I believe that. Sucks that Aline won't be healthy for that D-line, though. I also saw somebody said that DJ Reader could be a trade candidate. I was like, well, you know, I don't know. Answer for real says Delta has deals on Lions road games. I did not do that or know that. I am going to have to look into that. Great one, Mike in the building. What up, though, bro? Appreciate the membership. Did the schedule release yet, or are we still okay? All right. So the schedule release is at 8 o'clock. It's at 8 o'clock. As a matter of fact, I am going to Mike, what's up, bro? How you been, man? How have you been, bro? Good to see you. Jalen Ramsey still has not been traded. Yes, that is a contract situation. I had 2 ingrown toenails when I was a kid, like 14. What's up? What do you say that, man? Acis? How do you say that, man? What's up, DB? Grid, I sent you a Vox. I'm sorry. Oh, it's all good, bro. I completely did not expect you to be on. So that's completely understandable, man. Do what you got to do. I appreciate you, bro. What's up, Stat Pat? What's good with you, man? Sorry to hear about your wife, D. I hope she has a speedy recovery. Yeah, you know she would if she wasn't hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? She is hard-headed. What's up, Detroit Lions fan? What's good with you? Says, meet me at the Bengals game. You know what, Bryant? Here's what we're going to do, bro. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about, like, if I can save on airfare, that means I can go full-blown Airbnb. So what I'm thinking about, if I drive to, like, Cincinnati, I'm like, I would go the night before. And what we could do is we could have, they usually have a road game tailgate, like a spot the night before where they kind of gather at. So I could live stream from there. And then what we could do is at the game, and I hate to sound like this, man, but I realize that a lot of people do want to see me. At the game, we can do it where I'll be at a certain spot at a certain time. And I know this sounds real kind of ridiculous, but you guys can meet each other and we can all take pictures. We can take like a single picture. We can take a group photo. Like, we can do that. I've never thought about doing that before, but the amount of people that see me like at Ford Field and road games, we can make a spot either at the tailgate or at the stadium where we take a photo together, man. So we're going to start doing that this year. Man, I would love to go get, it's pronounced, okay, Aces. All right, cool. You see the Tigers Motor City? Bro, I love them. I love them. Hey, why would I not shout you out, bro? If I read your comment, I'm going to shout you out. Lions have the 3rd toughest schedule. Derek, do you remember what we had last year? It was the 7th, Steven, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Rich Hustle? What's good with you? I know this is a Lions podcast, D, but what are your thoughts on the Tigers? Hey, the thoughts is I'm trying to go to a game, dog. I'm trying to, look, I'm about to support everybody. I'm supporting the Panthers. I'm supporting the Lions. I'm supporting the Pistons, man. I'm supporting the Tigers. I mean, the Red Wings, bro. I am not a hockey dude. I'd rather watch Tiger Woods right now than watch hockey, but I will show some love. I want to go to a Tigers game, man. Alex Fields in the building says, what up, though? I got connections in the DMV. Let me know if you need anything. Hey, Alex, 100%. Yup. Let's get a bus and road trip. Hey, I thought somebody was doing a bus last year. He was charging $3,000 for a bus trip. I think that's what was happening, but last I heard, didn't nobody go. I'm just saying, you know, maybe they stepped on a rock and hurt their toe. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so I saw something yesterday. I don't know. Hey, you know what, Spirit? You know what, bro? It's not even about that. It's about the people. This channel is about the people, bro. So it's about the people. You know what I'm saying? So one of us got to be boots to the ground. You know what I mean, bro? Because, you know, there's a lot of stay-at-homers. So it ain't really about the team per se. It's about the people, man. For real. Yes, I am going. Here's my number one priority. My number one priority is Arrowhead. That is number one, because if you can go to a road game, go to Arrowhead. It is phenomenal. Number 2 is the LA Rams. I got a homie out there. We're going to be on Venice Beach. We're going to be in Santa Monica. We doing it big. Right? I got 2 homies out there, as a matter of fact. One homie got a room for me, so that's crazy. Then After that, I got to go to Baltimore. I got to go to Washington. I got to go to, so I'm going all to all of them, bro. And I can drive within, like, real talk, within those, I mean, Green Bay, Washington, Baltimore, Chicago, Cincinnati. They're all, Philadelphia. All of them are drivable. So what I'll do is I'll drive, get an Airbnb, right, for like one night. Depending on what time the game is, we'll post up at the meet and greet spot. I do a live stream from the meet and greet spot. Then the next day we meet up in the tailgate at the stadium. We all take pictures and we watch the game. And then what I could do is if it's like a 4 o'clock, like I could drive home the next day because Paycor Stadium is like 4 hours away from me. What's up, Wicked? Appreciate the membership, my dog. Man, Washington Stadium, I heard, is a dump. You know what, bro? I was thinking that I heard the same thing, like never have to use the bathroom, but I got to see the Lions play the Commanders, bro. I got to see I'm a revenge dude, right? So, yeah, I'm a revenge. I'm like a petty revenge guy. So, and I know it's not a real good quality, but you know, I'm working on it. So I want to be there, bro. I want to get back at them. Yeah, I need somebody to do me a favor because my phone is charging. We got a particular creator that's doing competition right now. He a real suck up. I need you to tell me how many people he got watching his stream. Petty Murphy, I like that, bro. I like that. We get the Chiefs, Eagles, and Ravens in brutal schedule. Absolutely. 13 wins is slappy behavior. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? Aaron, you're right, but let me retract that. I'm not a revenge guy because revenge is usually like evil. I'm more of a internal motivation dude. You know what I'm saying? So like I am petty, that's to be on a shadow of a doubt. But if you do something, then I'm gonna internalize it and I'm gonna put it toward my craft or my, you know, something I'm working on. And you know, it's not the best quality to have, but it's been motivating me my whole life. So hey Nate, the one you and I talked about at the game. Pretty Raleigh. Did you hear the Lions play Netflix on Christmas Day? No, David. Actually, I did not know that, but thank you for that. Petty Kruger. I like y'all dropping bars. Petty LaBelle. That's kind of funny. Petty Pendergrass. Dang, y'all dropping some heat, man. Hey, D off topic, but Factor. So I've been on Factor for now 3 weeks. I started my 3rd week on Factor on Sunday. And it's straight, man. I get 14 meals a week. I'm gonna drop it down to 12 though. I get 14 meals a week. I've been eating 2 a day. So far, I've lost about 5 pounds, man. So I like it. The meals are good. There's a couple I don't like, but overall, man, it's pretty good. I get like, they have like 60 meals and then you can choose like Calorie Smart, keto, protein. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might do Calorie Smart and see if I like where I'm at. Then I might do keto the second time because I think keto has no carbs, right? So do that. And then the third time, or when I hit my goal weight, I think I'm going to start to bulk back up with some protein. But I like it, Dave. No way. Got him. You got to be in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Young Pop. Look into Super Beats by Human N. What's up, y'all? So here's how this is going to go. The schedule releases at 8. The Detroit Lions should have it on their website. Or I'm sorry, on their YouTube channel. Right now, it's not up, but it should be. It should be up. So don't forget, well, you guys are subscribers to the channel, so I appreciate you. Everybody here is a sub. But when we hit 30K, we're giving away the Villain Lion, a Calvin Johnson bobblehead, and a helmet, the new helmet with the blue face mask, the Detroit Lions helmet. Bobby says I lost 100 pounds. Really on keto, because keto is no carbs, right? That's what it is. Hey, Spirit, you know who, bro? Let me see. I don't know if we can win the division this year. We have a very tough opponent and fragile edge. Okay, so let's talk about this. I got into a debate yesterday with Booner from Crunch Time Sports, and it's all love, but he had I tweeted You know what? Let me see. Let me see if I can bring it in. I just tweeted if the Lions traded for Trey Hendrickson, we would win the Super Bowl, right? It was a statement. I wasn't trying to promote any false hope or unrealistic expectations. I mean, we know that he's not going to do that, but I just made a statement because that's what I believe. I believe if the Lions traded for Trey Hendrickson, we would win the Super Bowl. You have Hutch on one side, you have Trey on the other side. The edges are a wrap. I mean, it is a wrap. Then you got DJ Reader, and you're gonna have Tyleek or Aleem when he gets back. I think we are edge rusher away from winning the Super Bowl. So we got into a heated debate on, but it's all love. It worked out in the end. But it's funny how we get up in arms about sports, man. Sports are not a joke to us. We do not play. Okay, low carb, high fat diet. Okay, I did see it had like a lot of zucchini stuff in it. So I think what I'm gonna do, bro, is I'm gonna do. So I'm on my third box. My fourth one was just paid for today, which is, I have to finalize my factor box by Tuesday. They charge me Wednesday. They ship it Sunday. I mean, it's bright and early too, like without fail. So I got 14 meals. I'm going to drop down to 12. My goal is by August 1st to be at 170. So I'm also taking 10,000 steps a day. I haven't been able to do that the last 2 days because of my wife's ankle and now my son with the ingrown toenail removed. But I have been averaging about 5,000, right? So when she's up, and I was actually going to go to Cedar Point on Friday as well. I wanted to go opening day, which was May 3rd, but it was raining. So, yeah. Yep. So if we wind up, if I don't lose, like, by the end of this box, I want to be like at least 4 to 8 pounds lighter. I've also, my caloric, I'm cheating today. But my caloric intake has now been reduced from 1,900 to 14. So basically it's like 2-factor meals. I'm gonna go get me a bunch of fruit. And I know fruit are still calories, man, but you can't count everything, dog. You got to give yourself some slack, for real. David, it depends, bro. If factor is worth trying, it depends on what you're trying to do. If time is a factor for you, pun intended, then it's worth it. If you're trying to portion size, it's worth it. But if you cook and all that stuff, man, it is what it is. It came to about $600 a month. And, ingrown toenail sounds like an injury that Broderick Martin would not use to play. Hey, bro, Fave, you know what? I forgot they can get numbed up. But, hey, it could keep the brother out for real. That mug is no joke. Derek, I do fitness stuff in Los Angeles. Listen to me. Don't do any of those diets. Just do paleo with coffee included. You'll lose. Okay, Steve, what is that? And so it's not really, I'm not doing a diet, just so you know. I'm just cutting, I'm trying to maintain, like when I start eating, when I lose the weight and get to where I want to be, I want to maintain that weight. So it is actually a lifestyle change. And my problem was, I think it was like a lot of those during the football season. Like I weighed 212 pounds 2 years ago. And I'm like, oh my God. It was a moment when we won the NFC championship. The NFC championship in Minnesota. I took a picture with the Lions Syndicate dude, and I saw myself and was like, bruh, this ain't gonna work. And so I've lost 18 pounds since then, and now I'm trying to lose 25. Fat or eat less calories with Calorie Counter app. Yes, mommy. I'm using MyFitnessPal. I haven't charged yet, paid, but the recommended for me was 1890, but I dropped it down to 14. So I've got, like I said, I'm cheating today. It's a special occasion, but tomorrow I've got that's like 2-factor meals, and then I might have some popcorn. But I drink a whole lot, so that's the goal. Drink a lot of water and stuff like that. 2 guys in the podcast. What up, though, man? Hey, enjoyed your song too, man. Okay, all fruits, meats, and a little dairy if your body can handle it, nuts and coffee. Okay, so, Steve, are we talking, I mean, it's got to be a maximum of that stuff, right? Like, I can't just eat a bunch of meat. Almonds are highly, like, it's like for 1/4 of a cup, it's 130 calories. So, yeah. Yep, I've been using it I think my streak is like 20 days. But I see a difference. My wife sees a difference as well. Man, I'm not getting man, are you kidding? I'm not getting a lap band surgery. What I look like? I'm trying to lose 20 pounds, not 200. Plus, I like the discipline of working out. You know what I mean? So from the games that you guys have seen, what are you most excited for? Which game are you most excited for? Okay, I do boiled eggs, 1 can of dried tuna, and 1/4 cup of rice. I'm getting shredded for a roll. Okay, so that sounds like the Rocky IV diet, bro. How many boiled eggs? But he was doing egg whites. He said what, a piece of toast and like a piece of fruit every 3rd day or something like that. What up, though, Lauren? What's good with you, bro? Oh, hey, Lauren, it's all good. Look, when I saw it, so my mom, wife, and son are in my favorites. So I can put, which basically if they call or text me, it comes through. So I was responding to my wife and I saw you. It had a blue dot. It was like Lauren. And I was like, it's all good, man. I'm just, either I'm going to shut my phone down next year or I got to deal with it. It's all good. I appreciate you, man. Okay, so 3 boiled eggs. And then, what did you say? But okay, so that's kind of like one of them like shredded type diets. I'm trying to kind of get into a habit of eating correctly. You know what I mean? But I've tried that, man. I felt miserably. I did the Rocky IV. It was like 10 egg whites, a piece of toast, and some coffee per day. I'm like, bruh. Or was it cottage cheese with it too? It might have been. It's all good, Lauren. It's all good, man. I appreciate you. You got to get your cardio work in too. Rich, yeah, that's why I'm taking my 10,000 steps, man. I'm burning like 200 plus while foods with sugar. Focus you must. Hey, listen, bro. At least you got some cholesterol with the yolks, right? Man, egg whites, I like eating them, but that's another thing too. I was going to Sam's Club and getting some, like a wholesale, getting some egg whites and some cottage cheese, and I would make me like this egg white patty and then like a fourth a cup of cottage cheese. It was helping too. So when I run out of Factor, like I'm trying to condition myself to eat properly, like portion sizes and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. So what I did is I actually limited my calories because I want to lose weight faster. So after today, I'm on like 1,400 a day. Unless I go to a game, I got to cheat, man. I'm going to keep it real. David, what up, though? What up, though, man? Hey, I will be there, assuming it doesn't rain. If it rains, I'm not going. I am not going. I will not eat them watching Fox. I will eat them in a box. Derek, just listen to me. I sit on 6%. Okay, Steven, what I'm saying is, how much? How much? You just eat meat? Like, what if I just want to eat, what kind of meat? I can't eat fish. So what kind of meat are you talking about? Just live on stir fry without rice. Easy way to take in vegetables. Them slices be, hey, you know what, Lauren? I don't eat until I come there. You know what I'm saying? So then I eat there. Those are 700 calories, but they really bad calories too. Okay, give me an example, Steve. Give me an example of what you eat in a day. Like just do you measure it? Do you count it? Like what do you do? Is it a cup of nuts? What's up, James? Okay, lean meats, fish, chicken, turkey, and lean beef. Okay, so I can't do fish, but I do turkey, and chicken. Okay, fish, I can't do fish, meat, fruits, chicken, nuts. Your body will tell you when to stop. Hey, now my body, bro. Really? Because, man, them nuts from them Blue Diamond boys, I will destroy some almonds, man. Okay, drop the fish. I just say I'm making y'all hungry. Any meat. A cup of water drops. Nuts and peanut butter should be a staple in your diet. It will after a couple of days. It will. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to see, man. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm on my 3rd week. I want to lose 2 pounds a week. I guess I'm averaging that. You know what I mean? So that's 8 pounds a month. And at that rate, what do you got? June, July. So if I can be 20 pounds down by August 1st, that'd be lit. That'd be lit. His diet is all prep, can be like 600 a month. It works, but it's a lot of work. Wait, 600 a month? Oh, you mean with Factor? Yeah. All right, so I am looking at the Lions website or their YouTube channel. I do not see anything. Last time it kind of came at the last minute. So when they put up the schedule, we should know something. The schedule is supposed to come out at 8, but then the Lions will do a release after that. Let me put on my headphones. All right, that should be good. Mic check, mic check. All right. A nice steak, a piece of fruit. Do that 3 times a day, man, you'll be ripped. Steak is hot in the mug, though, ain't it? So, like, steak and just a piece of fruit. Well, I was going to try and fast for the rest of the night. C-Web says teardrop merch. 15,000 steps a day. You know what, Zach? I was actually thinking about going up a little bit, bro. Because, so, from my calculations, for me to go about 10,000 steps, it seems like, depending on where my phone, I got to get me a watch, but it's like, usually it takes me like an hour and a half. If I was to go and walk, it takes me about an hour and a half. But yeah, I was thinking about going up to like 15 or 20, bro. Like, getting up and being one of the people that's, the sun ain't up yet. Like, you know, listen. I know we've been talking about this dude, but the Ashton Hall guy with the viral routine, he low-key been inspiring, man. Like I was thinking, like, what if I got up at 4 and I went to go walk and I'm done before the sun come up. Then I come back, hit the Bowflex, you know what I'm saying? And then shower and then start making videos or do whatever else I got to do and be like, man, we can get 10,000. That's easy. Nate says sirloin steak. Look up the calories. 16-inch ribeye. I lost 60 pounds in 5 months. Okay, so Ryan, what is carnivore? Is that all meat? Steven says he's on steroids. Well, you know what, Steve? It wasn't necessarily about his workout routine. It was like him getting up. Just that whole thing. Walking desk, walking pad, and walking live podcast weekly. Zach, my wife actually ordered a walking pad right before she hurt her ankle, so it's still sitting in the box. I'm actually supposed to take it out. I'll probably do that today or tomorrow, and I was thinking about stealing it and walking on it while she laid up. Okay, so all meat. Carnivore is meat and eggs? That's crazy. Dang, we just start. David mentioned Factor, and we ain't said one word about the Lions, man. That's crazy. Let me pull up Twitter so we can have that pulled up. Okay, Twitter. And we'll have it. I have not been on Twitter all day long. What's up, Dylan? What's good with you, man? Eat as much as you want. Anything with nutritional value. Hypnotherapy and acupuncture. No, Dave, it's all, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Really? I did watch somebody who did it, and he was doing well, but then he like, because I'm like, dog, that's a lot of meat. Just meat. Nope, just meat. What's up, Denzel? Says, just do what I said for 2 weeks, and I guarantee you drop 15 pounds. Do not cut fruit, carbs, or food. Just avoid starchy carbs, rice, bread, etc. Okay. Hey, so, yeah, listen. All right, so I'm going to say something here, and don't take this the wrong way. So, Ahmed Hassanin was drafted in the 6th round, and I've seen a lot of, like, people interview him and stuff, his brother, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I was just like, well, I mean, that's cool, but that's his brother. You know, shout out to his brother, and shout out to whoever else, but I just thought, I was like, I don't really care about stuff like that. I mean, if it was Ahmed, then that's something different, but I'm not trying to throw shade at his brother, but I'm just like, okay. But I see everybody trying to do it now. Everybody want the interview with the brother. Interview the brother. And I'm like, well, the brother they don't play for our team. What are we doing? What's up, D-Mac? Yes, they do. Hey, Dylan, I will be there, bro. So here's where I'm at. D-Mac says eat apples for fillers. It's not a bad idea. Yes, but you will hit withdrawals with no carbs. First place schedule will be tough. You know what, Lions? I don't even care, man. You mean, yes, Ahmad Hall of Fame Hassanin. Yeah, bro. Ahmad, the rookie that's going to change the whole trajectory of the Lions defensive line, Hassanin. And I'm not throwing shade at the young man. He's a rookie. Brad literally said himself, we can't put all this on the rookie, but because of this guy's story, man, the fan base has just ate him up, and that's cool. He's accepted. We love that. He's a Lion through and through, but I want to win, bro. I'm not saying he can't help us do that, but I mean, he was drafted in the 6th round for one reason or another. I'm not saying it. Somebody put and said Matthew Judon was drafted in the 6th round. I think somebody said Dwight Freeney was drafted. But so it's some dogs that can be drafted in the 6th round. That's 100% fact. But for us to just, I mean, he's on the Mount Rushmore of Lions pass rushers, and he hasn't even played a down in the NFL. Can we get the brother on the field first? That's all I'm saying. So, Steve, I see the only thing else that you passionate about than the Lions is food, bro. I appreciate that. It's nutrition. That's what's up. Gonna be a tough year, but we got that team. Laquita, what up, though? The best diet exercise plan is a diet that works for you. Hey, appreciate that, Zach. Okay, where is Trey? He is still with the Cincinnati Bengals, but what time is it? What time is it, bro? You know what? Since how many we got in here? Let's do this. We got 244 people. Okay, let's do this. I've got this saved. Dang, the crunch time dudes and leak the come on, dog. Come on, man. God. I mean, you know what you should do? If you're gonna leak the schedule or the rumored schedule, put the sensitive thing. Not everybody wants to be spoiled, bro. If you didn't see the Thunderbolts and you wanted to, I feel sorry for you. The entire ending was spoiled, bro. Like, come on, man. All right, so since we gonna have a good time, let's have a good time today. Let's have a good time today. Now, I'm going to make a video about this. I'll make a video. And I know, before y'all start yapping in the comment section, okay, I know that this is not a reality. But can't a brother dream? You ever had a fantasy? Y'all ever had a fantasy, man? You ever had a fantasy? Let me have my fantasy, okay? Let me have my fantasy. Here is Trey Hendrickson, and he was interviewed yesterday. Yes, I'm going to make a video about this. But I know, okay, I know we won't, not gonna do it. But look at that brother face, bro. Just look at the brother face. But listen to what he say, though.
I'm a Floridian. So there's unprovoked shark attacks and there's provoked shark attacks. And the comments that are being made, right, whatever happened at the combine, whatever happened at the owners' meetings, and the text I got yesterday, this is not something where I'm just twiddling my thumbs thinking, oh, how can I get the next one up? I'm a Floridian.
All right, so that's one, but listen to this one.
Former players have walked in these shoes, and what it foreshadows is not something that I'm excited about to tell my wife and family, like, hey, I'm getting good vibes or should be happy. Those comments stink. You know, and you know, that's what makes this place so special, is that they watch me every day. They see how hard I work. There's no other organization knows me better than this one. They watch me an individual, they see how I carry myself as a human being, and they know me. So it stinks when the value somewhere else, because I was fortunate enough to have that trade request granted, whether it was 1, 2, 3 first-round picks, I had no idea. It gave me the fortunate circumstance to see my value elsewhere, and I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, and I truthfully will put my hope in that. Ultimately, though, my hope is in the Lord.
Man, he dropped a bar. That was a bar at the last part. Dog, I know we can't do it, but imagine though, man. And so let me give you some context. Let me give you some context, man. All right, so what he's talking about is that apparently Zach Taylor, the coach of the Cincinnati Bengals, okay, texts Trey and said, you know you're going to be fine if you don't show up to OT.
Former players have walked in these shoes.
My bad.
Former players have walked.
Okay, let's pause that. Let's mute that. But he said that Zach Taylor texted him and was like, yo, if you don't show up for minicamp or OTAs, you're going to get fired. It was one of them. I mean, you're going to get fined. You're going to get fined. So I don't know what y'all need to see. Now, I know we're not going to do this. Brad would never. He would never do this. But it's my fantasy. That's my fantasy. I think we traded for Trey. We win the Super. That's just, I would say Super Bowl. I would not talk about the pass rush anymore because we would have one. So we would be talking about, like, I would be satisfied at this point. But again, the Cincinnati Bengals have shown that they do not care at all about Trey. They did the same thing. Think about what they've done. They did the same thing to T. Higgins. They did the same thing to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had to take a $50 million insurance policy out on himself because he didn't get a contract. So they paid him. They paid T. You know who they didn't trip on? Joe Burrow. You know who fights for his guys? Joe Burrow. But how they're treating Trey is like, I can't even say. So, but the word at there's provoked shark attacks and unprovoked shark attacks. Which one you about to get out of him? Right? So I'm telling you, man, I know we not going to do it, but just imagine if we did. Alex says, after this road schedule, we will be battle tested. Going on the road in the playoffs will be nothing for us. We don't need to win the division. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I don't care about the division or the first seed. Well, I would prefer the division, but I don't care about seeding anymore because seeding, you can't get any worse than what happened to us. And I know we had, 20-something injured. I hear you, but that don't work for me. Like, first seed, you know what the first seed is? It's a free game to the Super Bowl. And you got home field advantage till the Super Bowl. You cannot get any better than number one. And I know we was hurt, but oh my God, bro, it still hurts. What's up, Pringle with the dono? Says someone said we won't pay for Trey because whatever we pay Trey, we'll have to pay Hutch more than that. Okay, so let's have this conversation. All right. And this is what I was talking about with Booner. And I made a video about it the other day. And let's get some live feedback as we wait. We got about 19 minutes before the schedule release. Hopefully the Detroit Lions will do like they did last year and have it on their YouTube channel. They've done it the past 3 years, so it should be there. They did remember the Detroit Urban Dude. Then 2 years ago it was the AI, Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. And then last year was the wackest of the bunch, the Detroiters, which was so whack, man. It's like they threw that together at the last minute. But so let's have a conversation. Then after that, we'll do the way too early record prediction. The last 3 years, I've been like a game or two off. So I'm a little nervous as to how they're going to do this year. So the discussion with Booner and myself that we were going back and forth, and it was getting a little heated, was he was saying, show me how the Lions could trade financially for Trey. And I said, I don't really have to show you that. That's not my expertise. I don't have any bearing on that. That's Brad and the financial department's job to do that. But to tell me that it can't happen is also a lie, that it's not realistic. Brad can do whatever he wants to do. He can do whatever he wants to do. He threw a bunch of money at St. Brown, Jared Goff, Aleem McNeil, Kirby Joseph, what's his name, Taylor Decker, Penei Sewell. He can do whatever he wants to do. At one point, the Saints were $100 million over the salary cap. Now, I'm not saying that I want that to happen. What I'm saying is, as Kevin Garnett said it the best after the 2008 championship, anything is possible. If Brad wanted to do it, he could do it. If you go look at a lot of these contracts, they're voided into infinity, right? I would love if Brad could pull this out off and not cripple the team. I think it's a way to do that. I do. And let me make another thing very clear. One of these 5 people will not be on this team. One or more. And I'm going to let you guys pick in the comment section. Jamison Williams, Jack Campbell, Jahmyr Gibbs, right? I know that's not going to happen, but I'm going to put it out there. Brian Branch or Sam Laporta. Which one or two of the 5 is not going to be on our team? Jahmyr Gibbs is not going anywhere. He will be, I just had to put him in because he's part of the draft. He will be the highest paid running back in the National Football League. Okay? You heard it here first. If I had to choose, I think it's going to be between Jack Campbell and Jamison Williams. That's what I think. Sam Laporta is going to get a bag as well. We cannot pay everybody. We will not pay everybody. One of those 5 players or more will not be on this team in 3 years. So get ready. So D-Mac says Jack Campbell. Blue Steel says Jack and Sam. Okay, Laporta. I don't know why y'all doing this to Laporta, bro. I don't understand why y'all doing this to Sam Laporta. If it was me, I think it's going to come down between Jamison Williams and Jack Campbell. That's what I think. The only reason Sam Laporta would be cut or not extended, he's not going to be cut, not extended, is because Brad doesn't want to pay him. But Brad has shown you he will pay players he's drafted. He will do that. If you've earned it, he will pay you. But he cannot pay all 5 of them guys. So to bring that back, Brad could do whatever. So listen to this. Tell me what you think about this. Trey Hendrickson, and somebody keep me posted on the Lions when they, because what they're going to do is probably premiere the schedule release. So I keep refreshing the page to see. But so listen to this. And let's say, I want you to interject here. Let's have some live dialogue. The Cincinnati Bengals at this point are probably going to ask, okay, what is the highest you would give for Trey? What is it? They know wherever Trey goes, he's probably going to win a Super Bowl. Like, don't forget, this guy played in the Super Bowl with the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay? So he's probably going to win one, go to a contending team. Let's hypothetically say they trade him out of the AFC. So that leaves the 16 teams. It's the same thing with Myles Garrett. I don't think Trey wants to go back, but he wants to be paid as well. So if they pay him, I got a lot more respect for him than Myles Garrett because he said he wants to be here. He said, I want to be here, right? I don't want to go anywhere, but I also want to be respected. I want to be paid my worth. So what if, do you think it would be too much for Brad to say, okay, Trey, you're in the last year of your deal, right? Do you want to commit to us? He says, I don't know. Okay, fair. We want to commit to you, but you got to work it out. All right, cool. So Trey says, well, I'm making $16 million this year. So he talks to Brad Holmes and he says, hey, or, agent, what would it take for you to play comfortably play, and you don't want to commit to us, so we've already established that. What would it take for you to play comfortably on 1 year? And he gives us a number. Say, okay. And we work it out from there. Now, you might be like, all right, well, he's a loner. We've already done that. Zadarius Smith, loner. Carlton Davis, loner. Carlton Davis was a 3rd-round pick. Zadarius was like 2 picks, right? So it really would depend on the pick. So you mean to tell me that if Brad Holmes and if Trey said that he would play for, I don't know, let's just say what the average, what would you pay him? He's probably going to get 35, somewhere around there. He already said he doesn't want to be the highest. He's just trying to be compensated. And I don't blame him because the Cincinnati Bengals have kicked him around since he got there. They have done this 3 years in a row. So you mean to tell me that it's unrealistic to think that Trey Hendrickson could come and play on a Danielle Hunter type deal of 22, 25 for 1 year and that we can't do that? Now, let me ask you this. Let's say we had Trey Hendrickson in 2023 playing the San Francisco 49ers. Do you think we beat them? I do. If we had Hutch and Trey, we go into the Super Bowl and we win that thing. That's what I think. So that's where we are, to me. Trey wants a 3-year deal. Okay, so here's the thing, Jason. We don't know what Trey wants. And Trey could want, I want a big house. My wife wants a bathroom off our room. We don't have that. It's a lot of wants, right? So let's say I haven't heard that, but let's say he does. You always start high, and then you negotiate down from there. So Trey walks in, I want a 3-year deal. But let's say he don't want to commit to the Lions. He wants to get out of there, but he don't want to commit to the Lions. Now, we would love to have him for 3 years, but we could also make that happen too. We could make that happen too, bro. We could make that. Somebody ain't getting paid out of the 5 guys that I mentioned. Brad can do whatever he wants to do. That's just the bottom line. I hope Jake Bates goes on another streak. Rumor had it that we're extending. Oh my God. Yeah. Cue ball, I can't do it, bro. It's part of the business. Trey wants security. Okay, well, listen. Trey could want one. Here's what I'm saying. Listen to what. Okay, step out just 1 second. Step out for one. I know there's a lot of things you want, but how many of them do you get? Right? So Trey wants security. I believe you. He said that. Do you think he also wants to win as well? Right? Trey is 31 years old. Trey wants to win. There's a lot of things that change. So what I'm saying to you is we would love to offer him security. Maybe he doesn't want security. Or even if he does, Brad could make that happen. Do not get it twisted. He just gave Kirby Joseph a bunch of money. And guess what? It's $84 million. Y'all know what the guarantee, we did a video about it. It's so many, Kirby Joseph contract is voided into the 2030s or something like that. Darksaber says Trey wants his money. I mean, look, we all want what we want. What I'm saying is simply this. You go in what you want. Does he want his money or does he want to be out of Cincinnati? Does he want to be respected or does he want to stay in Cincinnati? So what I'm saying is you can have a want and you can stay on that want. And when it comes to Cincinnati, he's one. But what I'm saying is this, okay? He's making, what would you, if we gave Trey $25 million for 1 year, if he got a Daniil Hunter type deal, $25 million for 1 year, he doesn't have to commit to us. We don't have to commit to him. Would that be something he takes? That's all I'm saying. And nobody knows that but Trey. Nobody knows that but Trey and his family is all I'm saying. I know what he said, but I also know, like, I feel like there could be something. His production worth his wants. Spirit says he old. Let me see. I think he take 25. He's not going to get security here. He probably won't cue ball. But at this point, I'm thinking he wants out. He wants out of Cincinnati. Like, he said he would stay, but I mean, if they keep disrespecting him, he's not going to stay for anything less than respect, whatever that number is. The Bengals won't let him go. They own his right still. Steven, for another year, yes. And the sad part is, if he sits out, I think that will make him, they will keep the rights to him for another year. Because it was going to happen with Hassan Reddick or something like that. I was reading when Hassan was holding out, like, if you hold out either so many games or something, it's something crazy. Like, he can't hold out and then become a free agent. He would still be with the under the Bengals. All right, we got less than 8 minutes, hopefully, to the schedule release. Let me put on some groove music, man. Some grooving music. Because it's a little too quiet. When you can hear yourself, it's a little too quiet. 2 guys in a podcast with the donation. Says, great discussion. Let's go Lions. Appreciate that, my man. And I believe that is your first super chat. All right, so if anybody knows, I would prefer to bring it from YouTube. If you guys see it on YouTube, let me know. Let me make sure everything is queued up. All right. Okay. I'm excited, man. So don't forget, we're going to do a way too early schedule record prediction. It will be my first one of the season. It will be my first one. I usually do it way too early, man, but I wasn't in the mood. Brad Holmes made me feel some type of way. What's up, One Pride? Says, what up, though? Packers week 1. Who's ready? Hey, I am. No, Aaron Rodgers is actually still in the league. Yeah, Nate, yes or no, I can't remember, bro. I think it offloads and then I download it back when the season comes around. Sorry for mentioning about this. Oh, Austin, I didn't even see it, bro. I didn't even see it. I stayed off of social media as much as I could. The only reason I got stuff spoiled is because it was like push notifications that came through, or I saw it by mistake. I didn't even see you, but I appreciate you though, man. Big Wall says, I looked up some ticket prices earlier and the price looking like $600 for the nosebleed. I say, oh my God, what? So as a season ticket reserve holder, I guess, I get to buy them immediately, but I guess everyone else has to wait till the next day. You haven't heard any of the schedule leaks today? Okay, Q-Ball, I know about the Packers. I did see the Chiefs. I don't know anything else. Yes, David. I gotta email the lady and then go from there. But if I go to all these games, man, I'm not sure I will do any. Okay, it's out. Where's it at, man? So the Lions ain't doing no video? Where? Is it on the Twitter? Bro, I'm sitting on the Lions channel now. I literally... Oh, come on. Come on! Thank you. I mean, put it up. God. They couldn't give us 5 minutes. Appreciate y'all, bro. Just 5 minutes. That's all we needed. At least they letting the I done lost my chat. All right, let me pop it out. I appreciate that, y'all. I literally was sitting on the page. I kept refreshing every like 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3 first-round picks. I had no idea.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, let me... I don't know why that's playing. We're going to exit out that. Then I got to... Oh, there's no sound. Oh.
For Detroit, we know one game and one date in particular to kick things off. Detroit will be playing the LA Chargers in the Hall of Fame game down in Canton, Ohio on July 31st at 8 p.m. The rest of dates and times, we don't know yet. To remind you of last season, Detroit had the toughest schedule in the NFL. They were road warriors. Toughest schedule in the NFL. They were road warriors, going undefeated. Who Detroit will be facing, they'll be home games inside Ford Field this season. Detroit will take on the usual suspects in the NFC North: Chicago, Minnesota, and Green Bay. They'll welcome in the Dallas Cowboys for once, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Giants, and Steelers. Then Detroit will take their talents on the road. Once again, they'll face the NFC North, of course, but they'll also take on the Washington Commanders, which will be a great matchup. Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Kansas City, and they'll also take one big long road trip out west to face the LA Rams.
I will be there.
It's always interesting to get the point of view from the players' perspective on the schedule that will be dropping here very, very soon. And defensive lineman Pat O'Connor is joining me now. You're back in the building. How does it feel to just be around everyone again and be around some football?
I got to mute that until they stop playing the music.
Through summer and then seeing the guys.
Come on, man.
It's the third toughest in the NFL in 2025. How does that?
Who told them to put music there? Yeah, hey, did Danny do something to her hair? I like it. I like it. That's nice. It looks like she went a little darker. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Pat O'Connor.
Dates. We don't know the time.
All right, so it's the exact same setup. I wonder what we got planned, man. Last year's was whack. Last year's schedule release.
Looking forward to the most facing at home this season.
At home, Dallas is a good one. I've only played them and their place, so it's always good for them to come here. Pittsburgh's a fun one. I always love playing in Pittsburgh. Their fans are crazy when they do the Renegade or whatever in the fourth quarter, but it's always good for them to come face that in Ford Field. I would say Pittsburgh or Dallas.
All right, away games, NFC North, of course. So you got Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago. But then you've also got Washington, Philly, Cincy, Baltimore, KC, and the LA Rams. Which one do you look forward to playing at the most?
KC. I've never played there.
Yes.
But I've only heard
yes.
how loud it is, and hopefully it's not as cold. Maybe front half of the season, that'll be good. But KC, definitely. I always wanted to play there.
That is the stadium you want to go to.
Detroit open the season with?
Open the season with? It could be anybody, right?
You can pick. We don't know anything right now.
Shoot, I would like Tampa. I would get my get back with them.
You spent, what, 8 seasons?
I mean, look, I'm not going to lie, man. That hair color is working for Danny. That is working for her. I don't know what it is, but it's working.
The Lions season.
It should end with, shoot, anybody, Minnesota, Green Bay, or Chicago.
Any of the NFC North.
Any of the NFC.
So the maximum primetime games is 6 in a season, unless you get flexed towards the end and you can make it into 7. So Lions had 6 primetime games in the regular season last year. Do you like those late kickoffs, or are you a 1 p.m. guy?
All right, let me mute that real quick. We'll wait until the music is killing me. If you can go to Arrowhead, go to Arrowhead. Somebody said Tori greater than Danny. I don't know, man. To me, Danny got a little more swagger than Tori was. She was kind of stiff, but she's been gone a while. She's been gone. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, their whole regime. But I got to shout out Tori Petrie for actually dealing with Matt Patricia. She had to deal with Matt Patricia, Jim Caldwell, although Jim was Jim was a darling, but she had to deal with the Patricia era. Spirit says they're all stiff. Does he even play in the game? Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. Bro, when he ran out the tunnel, it was his first time being introduced. I forgot what game it was, and he was so stiff. Like, he just ran out the tunnel like a robot. I don't know, Spirit. She a little hip to me, bro. Arrowhead was so dope. Yes, bro. David, that's my #1 destination. My #1 destination is Arrowhead. Motor City. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, man. This a Disney Channel show right here, bro. Me and my dad seen you at the Michigan Panthers game. Hey, Kara, what's going on? Did you speak? No, we're watching it now, man.
Their favorite NFL team play. Now, once the schedule is released, Tim Twentyman and Anthony Bellino will be here in studio to break it all down.
We ain't watching none of that.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Here we go.
It's 8 p.m. Let's take a look at the Detroit Lions 2025 NFL schedule.
Why did they have to do the music, bro? This one gonna be, okay, 425, okay. Bears week 2 at Chicago. I'm going to those. Woo, the Ravens. Let's go. What is that, Monday night? Okay, Browns. So I'm going to, so we start. Wait, are we on the road? Bro, hold on. Woo! Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's a primetime boy. Let's go. 7. Oh, they did it again. That's okay. Woo, okay. The day after my birthday. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can go to that game. That's a primetime boy. It won't be too cold. So that means we're not playing the Rams until December. Oh, shoot. That means the Rams is a December game. Wait a minute. Rams, second to last game of the season. Here we go. $425, December 14th. Okay, so week 18 is the Bears. Ugh. All right, hey, yo. Okay, I need this. Let me know if this is on the Lions Twitter, because I need this. Okay, it was better. I would take that over last year. I'm going to switch to me real quick, but let's talk about it. and then we got to go into video form. All right, so September. Okay, so that means that we are at Green Bay. So I'm going to that one. I can do this I gotta go because I don't want to miss it again. They switch up. So that means week 3 and week 1 on the road. Okay, Arrowhead is week 6. Gotta be there. That means, bro, the road game's gonna be crazy. They gonna be okay. So this is crazy, bro. Start off on the road, then we on the road, then we on the road. Like it's like road home, road home, road home. Dog. So the good news is I can drive. I don't really want to drive, but I can drive. Won't be too cold. Bro, I can go to all these. I can go to every, except this one. This is the only one I'm not going to. I'm not doing Chicago in January. That ain't happening. So I can go to 6 of the 7 road games. That's crazy, bro. That means that this one, I can buy this ticket early. Like I can wait on this ticket, the plane ticket. So I can drive to all of these except this one. That is crazy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, you know what? I could just lead this up. Bro. Oh, boy. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you for stopping by. We are going to cut back. Before we do that, let's fade back real quick. All right, so let's look at the primetime joints. Okay, so primetime is not 425. So we got our first primetime. Ooh, let's go. All right, week 3. So that means that I would have to go the night before, stay that night, and then come home the next day. One primetime game. This is bro, go to this game, please. If you don't go to any other game, you have to go to Arrowhead, man. Arrowhead is lit from the tailgate to the stadium to the alcohol. I mean, it's lit, bro. You got to go. You got to go to this game. And then I get a little bit of a break. And then Washington. So I'm doing 2 back-to-back, boys. 2 back-to-back roads. I can do that, bro. I can do this. So, okay, primetime. What is this? October 20th at 7. What is that? Why is this? Is this like a special network or something? Primetime, so that's 3. I guess this one's in primetime too. And then primetime 4. So we got, if we count this one, we have 5. We got 5. And on Thanksgiving is the Packers. Didn't we play them like 2 years ago? You know what, man? I would love if Thanksgiving was outer division. This stuff is boring to me. It's boring. Playing the division on Thanksgiving to me is boring. Oh, that's the second Monday night. So we got 5 prime timers. First one in week 3. Then we got 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one will probably, depending on what's, they got some nerve. They got some nerve, bro. They think this is going to be something. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into video mode, man. That's crazy. Okay, let me pop out the chat, and we are going to do this. Going to bring this over here. Okay. All right, here we go. Video mode. Mute that. All right. The Detroit Lions schedule is out, the 2025 NFL schedule. And I got to say, man, the presentation was much better than last year, but the wait is finally over. We knew who we were playing, but now we know when we are playing them. And this is going to be exciting. Now, I do plan to attend. I've seen it 6 of the 7 road games, that I was thinking about going to, but I do plan on attending those. So the moment you've all been waiting for, man, we're going to do our way too early prediction of the Lions 2025 schedule. So we begin the week on the road, September 7th, a game I plan to attend. I've never been to Green Bay, so that's going to be at 4:25. We are going to then come back home and play the Chicago Bears. So that should be a good one. Our first look at Benedict Snake Johnson. Then the Baltimore Ravens in prime time, our first primetime game of the year of what looks like it is 5 primetime games, maybe with a 6th one depending on that last game of the season. We got to see what we can do again? Can we redeem ourselves from that miserable beatdown a couple years ago? Then we actually host Cleveland. That's going to be a good one. Then the back-to-back road games that I will be attending, both of these games. Here's the thing about this year. Most of all the games I want to go to on the road are drivable, except the one to LA. So that one will be a fly, but that means that I will be able to save a couple bucks this year. That is what's up. We play the Cincinnati Bengals October 5th, and then we have the Kansas City Chiefs on week 6. If you can go, this is also a primetime game. If you can go to this game, go to this game. This is the one game that you want to go to. It is Arrowhead is lit. It is the Pontiac Silverdome with no roof and 75,000 crazy Arrowhead fans. And I'm telling you, the red and the blue of the Detroit Lions contrast with Arrowhead. I'm telling you, man, go. And the fact that we beat them the last time is going to be, I get to walk around with my head high this time. So go to that game. It is an experience like no other. So I would implore you to go to that game. Then we've got Tampa Bay at home again. Kind of sick of them fools, just like I'm sick of Dallas. We got a week 8 bye week. Now, when I first saw it, I didn't like it. I would prefer week 9, but week 8 is cool. We'll take that over an early one. Then we are home against the Minnesota Vikings. Then we have the Washington Commanders the day after your boy's 46th birthday, man. That's going to be insane. I plan to go to that game in that raggedy stadium. Got to get back at Jaden Daniels. Hopefully we can get a sack on him this time. Then we've got the Philadelphia Eagles at their place in prime time, a game that November I should be able to go to. I'm looking forward to that one as well. And yes, I will be repping Detroit no matter what Philly has to say about it. Then we've got the New York Giants at home. Then we have a stretch of 3 home games. We've got the New York Giants, the Green Bay Packers, and then the Dallas Cowboys, and also a primetime game that looks like Amazon Prime. So that is the last primetime game without the flex. Then we go to what will be my last road game, December 14th at the LA Rams. Whenever the Detroit Lions played the LA Rams, with our 2 quarterbacks being, or Matthew Stafford is their quarterback and Jared Goff is ours, I will be at every single game no matter what. Then you have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the crib. We haven't played them. Last time we played them, we tied them during the regular season, so that should be fun to watch those guys over there. I wonder who their quarterback is going to be. Then we got the Minnesota Vikings on Christmas Day, which is the first time the Lions will be playing on Christmas Day. And then we end with Benedict Snake Johnson on the road so we end with 2 road games. Don't forget the Detroit Lions only have 8 regular season home games and 2 preseason home games due to the flip-flopping of the schedule. So now that we've got the schedule out the way, let's talk about the way too early record prediction. Okay. So you guys can put it in the comment section as we're going on, and make sure you put it in the comment section of the video as the live chat is going on right now. All right, so September 7th, I'm going to be real. Let me cut to me real quick. I got to keep it $150. No preseason, no legitimate threat opposite Hutch. This season is probably going to be the toughest one to call. I've been pretty right within a game the last 3 seasons, like real talk. I think I had us 9-8. I had us 9-8 when we went 9-8 and missed the playoffs. I had us 11-6. And we went 12-5. And then I had us 14-3. We went 15-2. Okay, so let me see. Somebody tally this up for me, if you don't mind, in the comment section, because it's hard for me to do both. All right, so here is my way too early record prediction. I'm going to do like I do every year. Sometimes I battle, but I always make a decision. Green Bay Packers. On the road, Lambeau. Lions are road warriors. I still don't like the D-line. I'm going to be real, because you know how I do. This is preseason, so we'll see. Lions can still make some moves. I'm going to give us the W. I'm going to say we beat them, okay? I'm going to say we beat the Chicago Bears as well, because you've got a first-year head coach. We're going to feel some type of way. And the thing is, can we sack these guys? So I got us going 2-0. All righty. Now for this guy here. I think we lose this game. I think we lose him. We cannot stop Lamar. We have done nothing to stop him, not even come close. Now, he is very difficult to stop. But the last time we played him, with Aiden Hutchinson. We gave this man 9 seconds plus to throw the ball. I do not think we get to him and we lose this game. We absolutely beat the Cleveland Browns and moved to 3-1. The Cincinnati Bengals. I am terrified of this game because we have our defense. It really depends on the defense. I'm going to say we lose this game. I'm going to say we lose it. All right, so I got us 3. I got us 3-2. Kansas City. I think we can beat Kansas City. So I got us 4-2 after week 6. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home, I think we beat them. That's 5-2. The Minnesota Vikings, I think we beat them because of their quarterback situation. That is 6-2. The Washington Commanders, this one's tough. I don't know because we cannot get to the quarterback. And if you move, it's the same thing. Don't tell me Hassan is going to come in. Where are we at? 6-2? Is that where we are now? 6-2. This one's tough. Let me come back to that one. I need to come back to Philly and to Washington. I gotta circle back around to them. So somebody keep track for me. New York Giants, we beat them. I think we beat them. So if I don't include, what is that, 7-2? Is that right? 7-2. Green Bay Packers at the crib, I think we sweep them. I do. I think we moved to 8-2. Dallas, I think we beat them. That's 9-2. The LA Rams, I think we beat them. I actually think that we could go on the stretch and win our last couple of games. So I'm going to have us, that stretch from week 13, we going all the way. We're going all the way. Now, what record is that right now? I'm going to have to go back and look at it and run it back. So now let me circle back to Washington. Jaden Daniels is not a rookie anymore. We cannot get to the quarterback. Saquon Barkley, I don't think we could have beat them last year. I don't think we beat them this year. It really depends. This is way too early. So I'm gonna give us 2 L's. I'm gonna give us 2 L's, man. I think we lose back-to-back games for the first time in 3 seasons. We haven't lost back-to-back games since 2022. Since we went 1-6. I'm gonna give us 2 L's. So let me just tally up the losses. I got us lose. Okay, did I say Bengals? I think we lose to the Bengals, bro. So I got us losing to the Ravens, Bengals, Washington, Philly, and that's it. So I got us going 13-4. 13-4 for the 2025 NFL season. Maybe that is where we win the Super Bowl. Now check this out. That might not be a bad thing, y'all. Just think about this. I'm not a superstitious guy, but I do think about numbers and patterns. So when we were chasing the first seed, somebody left in the comment section how 15-win teams have fared throughout the years. And the Lions followed suit. I know we were hurt. I know we were injured, and that's what everybody wants to point the finger at. But it was fitting how that 15-win teams, how far they go, right? Lions fit right in there. The last time we won the division, but we didn't get the first seed, we wind up going to the game before the Super Bowl. So I don't think 13-4 is a bad thing. I think it's great. You can't be any better than 15-2, really. You can flex a game either way. We could beat one of those teams, lose to another. But 13-4 might not be bad. It might not be bad for us this year. So I'm going to have us at 13-4. I think we lose to the Bengals and the Ravens because the Bengals got too much firepower and our defense is, we got DJ Reed, Terrion Arnold, but we still cannot get to the passer. That has not changed at all. It doesn't matter what we still can't get. You know what we say? If, when, like that's the phrases or the words we use with Marcus Davenport. We're talking about, so this is way too early. We'll do one right before the season begins at the end of the preseason, and we'll go over it again. But my way too early prediction is the Detroit Lions. They lose 2 in a row for the first time in 3 years. But I think all of that might be good for us. We lose back-to-back games to Washington and Philly, and we lose to the Ravens and to the Bengals. But every other team we beat. I think we sweep our division, I think, which we haven't done, right? I think we swept them last year. No, we lost. We went, 5-1 the last 2 seasons? So I think we sweep the division. I think we do. And we lose to the Ravens. We lose to the Bengals, especially if Trey's there. But if we get Trey, then that's a whole different, but that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you see the Detroit Lions winning and losing to? And we'll do this again in about 4 months, man. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but apparently a lot of you guys today decided to rock with me. Don't forget about the 30K giveaway. When we hit 30,000 subscribers, we're giving away the Calvin Johnson bobblehead. We're also going to give away the Villain Lion. It's gray and black. You guys may remember it from about a year ago. And we also will be giving away one of the mini helmets for the Detroit Lions regular uniforms. All right. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. All right, y'all. So I didn't get a chance to read y'all comments. So how we feeling? What y'all think? I saw a lot of 12 and 5s in the comment section. Okay, so we swept the division. So we did do that. No. Didn't we lose? I thought we lost to Green Bay. We beat them? Yes, you're right. We did sweep them. You're right. We did. I thought we lost the one at home. No, I thought wait a minute. We did. Okay. What year am I? Am I thinking of 2023 where we lost to the Packers? Is that the one? What's the Tiger score? Just don't get the bye in the first round, keep the momentum, and play through the playoffs. Yeah, Aaron, but can we decimate an O-line? I mean, we couldn't get to Caleb Williams, and he had the wackest O-line in football, bro. And we have not gotten better. I mean, Tyleek, Aleem, tomato, bro. Okay, so we did sweep them last year. What year am I thinking about? That we went 5-1. Okay, Fresh and Fly says 11-6 with losses to the Ravens, Vikes, Eagles, Rams, Bears, Steelers, trap game. Okay, so you think we beat the Bengals? Thanks for the stream. No problem. We swept the division. I hate Ben Johnson now. He's a traitor. Yeah, you and me both. Okay, so I'm saying, David, I can't do it, bro. Nope. No, we'll redo it. Hey, you know what, 10? I'm thinking of 2 years ago. Right? Wasn't that 2 years ago where we lost to the Green Bay Packers at home? Was that 2 years ago? Okay, yeah, it was the year before. Kirby picked off Aaron Love and tipped a hit. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of the game at home. I think I was at that game. I thought we were going to lose. That's right. Yeah, I thought we were going to lose. Okay, it doesn't matter. Hey, we make mistakes. Let's just go to the Super Bowl. Branch going off this year. Okay, that's the one. I knew it was one, bro. Okay, week 8 bye. I'll take it over week 5. I don't like the Christmas game, though. Yeah, so we play. Let me bring this back in. So that means that we play. We still got, so this concerns me right here. The thing is what happened. So we play 16. What did we play? We play like 4 games in 19 days. So the 16th. And then a week later, so that's 7, that's 2 games. Then 4 days after that, that's 3. And then what? What is that? Another 7 days? So this kind of scares me, but I still think we beat these teams. I still think. And then we get a 10-day break for the LA Rams, and that's going to be fantastic. That's going to be great, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to look and see like we did before. Marco's World says, can we go 17-0? Appreciate the super chat. All right. Now, check this out. I'm not down there with the peasants anymore. Some of you all are peasants. You are season ticket peasants. All right. They have let me in the door of season tickets, and I can buy them now if I wanted to. I'm going to hold my nose up like this. I could buy season ticket or single game tickets now if I wanted to. But you peasants have to wait till tomorrow morning. No, I'm just joking. All right, but I have to follow a link actually to do that. How many games do you think we win? Marco, you late, bro. I got us 13. You watch the video. I got us 13-4. You'll see when I'm gonna release the video right after this. Alrighty then. So tell me a game you want me to do at home. I will say this though. I will go check the Rams tickets. I will go check Arrowhead, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Entity says 11-6. Sonia says 16-1. Sonia, well then where are we losing? What's our one loss? The Bengals are the 22 version of us, top D offense, but we have no defense. I think it'd be a shootout. 60. Okay, Fresh and Fly. Who's stopping Joe? Who's stopping Joe? If it ain't, like, how do we stop Joe Burrow? Who's stopping T. Higgins and Jamar Chase? Who doing it right now? Yeah, all y'all peasants. All of you guys are peasants because you don't have access to season tickets. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing that. See? All right, what game you want me to look at? Dan says Dallas. Bengals defense is worse than ours. And I'm just on the list. I'm just waiting in the wings to get my season tickets. Browns or Giants would be the cheapest one. It's not about stopping them. We just have to outscore. Hey, Fresh, what if Goff throw a pick or a Monty fumble? What if that happened? Our defense stopping Burrow? Come on, dog. Come on, man. Now we gonna stop Joe Burrow. Y'all be tripping, bro. Y'all be tripping. We're not losing to the Browns, Amber. And appreciate the picture change. I thank you. I want to go to that game so badly. Okay, you know what? Let's check Arrowhead. Let's take to the flu. All right, let's see. Arrowhead is Kansas City. Hey, Arrowhead, that's what I think. Yes, I do. I mean, Marco. All right. I say, oh my God. Hey, no. What? I'm out. Oh my God, bro. They are tripping. Yo. Dog. So, like, hey, they are tripping, bro. Man. What? Dog. Hey, Kansas City is tripping. They are, bro. They are tripping, man. And it's, oh my God. Wow. Hold on. Yo. Man, come on, dog. They are tripping, bro. Look at this. Dog. The cheapest ticket is $308. That's the cheapest ticket. Why can't I scroll down? Okay, the cheapest ticket is $308. Come on, dog. The cheapest ticket. Okay, so this is where I set. Where did we sit? 4? What did I set? 3 something. I can't remember. Okay, we was up. We was up here. Dog, what? Come on, man. And come on, bro. See, they doing this because they playing us. That's why. So remember when I was streaming from the game, I want to say we were over here. Let me see. Yes. All right. So we were over. I was right. Oh, shoot. What? And this is, bruh. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, wait, that's 2 tickets. What about 1? What about 1 ticket, bro? Dog. From 342? Let me zoom. Bruh. So when I went, this is where I was right around here. We were right here. $400, man. That's crazy. Hey, shout out to the homie Nate. Shout out to the homie Nate, bro. You know what I got 2 tickets for? $250, bro. Shout out to the homie Nate. This is crazy. Wow. That's insane, bro. They tripping. All right, let me go. Who else? I paid $308 to sit behind the pile at that game. Man, Arrowhead is dope too. I gotta go, but it's, man, 308. Okay, what other game we doing? I'm gonna watch it off my, hey, Mama's Boy dope. I would too, man. But Arrowhead, bro. Arrowhead is dope, bro. It is, like, seriously. I wish we played them every year. It was that much fun. The Lions tickets are worse? Come on, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's look at all the games. We'll do all the games. We'll get off. All right, so let's start with the preseason games. We just gonna look at all the games. Dog, this is a preseason game. This is a preseason, but come on, man. I mean, dog. What are we talking? This is a preseason game. For $200 to stand? Hey, Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. Yo, okay. All right. I didn't even know I can click over here. Second game. Dog. Come on now. Come on now. $230? $230. I forgot. Y'all can't see it. You can just see it right over here. Come on, man. This last year, to take the family, it was $100 a ticket. We couldn't even go. All right. First home game of the season. And these are 2 tickets. Dog. Hey. Okay, I need my season tickets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all these games, then I'm going to follow my link, and then I'm going to see what it is for me. I'm going to see what it is for me being on. That's crazy. That's crazy. See if it's any different. $405 to get in the door. And that's 2. What do we do 1? Because I bought 2 tickets. Standing room only. So $400 to sit. Bro, we better go to the Super Bowl. All right, what about this? And you know what this means? This means that all of the away games, they're gonna upcharge too. They're gonna upcharge too because they know we're coming. They know that we're coming. So $340. Man, I guess that ain't too bad. Standing room only? Okay, then Tampa Bay. Come on, I get it. That ain't too bad, but that's 2 tickets. We just gonna look at the 2 tickets. Standing room only. First cheeks in the seat. First cheeks in the seat, $458. That ain't terrible to be on the first level. That ain't terrible. Cheeks in the seat, bro. Come on, man. Standing room only, $373. So you're not even getting in the door for less than $300. You're not even getting in the door for less than $300. Best seats. Dog. Dang, bro. Bro, these have to be resale tickets. They have to be. Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. It's better for y'all to stand. Listen, sitting down for the Lions game is overrated. It is overrated. You like this in a seat. And don't let it be 2 big boys on the side of you. You like this. Knees buckled together. Hey, sitting is overrated, bruh. That's all right. I'm on the list for next season. Young punks. That's crazy, bro. Win something first. This is insane. New York Giants. How much is this? $315. Cheeks to the seat, $347. Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Lord. Ooh, standing room only, $458. Cheeks to the seat. So you're going to pay $30 extra. $40. The difference between standing and sitting is $30. That's crazy, bro. Hey, shout out to all the season ticket holders that was looking out for your boy. I appreciate you. And then December 21st. So cheeks to the seat, $335. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow my email that I got a few days ago, And I'm going to see if there's any difference. Okay, what are we under? Here. Here, we got to go here. I think I archived it. And go to the archives. Nope, that's the wrong email account. Got to go here. And then we are going to go to the archives. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it's different, bro. Mama, they said it was the 3rd. That is crazy, bro. Okay, so they told me to. All right, so I can start buying season. All right, so let's say buy tickets to the first game. Dog. Hey, listen, it's already a queue. It's already a queue, bro. Okay, hold on. Dog, people ahead of you. 22. 22 is the people ahead of me. So, okay, here we go. These are the season. So I had to follow a link. Okay, it's my turn. Wait, what? Is that? Wait a minute. Is that 2 tickets or 1? What? They played me, bro. Wow. What? Bruh. Wow. I don't even want to show y'all. I don't even want to show y'all, bro. This cannot be. You know what? Listen. I am now. I will wait on a season ticket holder to offer me something, or I will wait till next year. This is insane, bro. There is no difference at all. Hold on. Let me see something. Bro, look at this. This is so I can buy them right now. I don't know if y'all can, because I was talking about the peasants, right? I'm still a peasant. I am still bruh. Look at this. Look at what we're doing. 1 ticket. Somebody is selling 1 ticket for $11,000. Do you see this? Do you see this? This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. For 1 ticket. 1 ticket. Okay, what is happening? $390 where? All tickets where? So you're not getting in the door. Bro, standing room only? Come on, dog. Come on, man. No. Nope. I will go on the road and pay their prices and at least have the experience of driving somewhere. I will see y'all next season, bro. Forget that. Bro, win a Super Bowl first. You have to be kidding. You have to be kidding. That can't be a joke. I mean, bro. Wait a minute. It's one even worse. This is not real. This has to be a typo. This cannot be real. 1 ticket? And this is resale. This ain't the Fords. This has to be a typo. 1 ticket, $13,000. I mean, $1,300. This is a joke, bro. Stop playing. Okay, all right. That's a shame. That is a shame. That is a shame, bro. Whoever's selling their tickets for that should be ashamed. That's a shame. That ruined my whole mood. So you know what? Season ticket holders, you got one. You willing to sell it? You know what? I'm trying to go to road games, and they're gonna be high too. Arrowhead look like A joke compared to that. Are you serious? Come on, dog. And we ain't won nothing. We haven't won anything. That should not be allowed. That shouldn't even be allowed. I had a blast at Arrowhead. You know what? So I'm dedicated now to going to. Look, I'll get my tickets next year. That's ridiculous. Anyway, that just ruined the whole experience for me. That's terrible. That is insane. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to make a video about it. So anyway, listen, I appreciate y'all. Wow. I will see you next week for Detroit Lions Weekly. That's so disappointing. No, hey, Survivalist, it wasn't you mean at Arrowhead? No, it wasn't. It was about, I don't know, it might have been 16, 17, and it was tequila, and it was 3 shots of like this local made tequila, and it was good. It was good. And Arrowhead know how to do it. They got the Bud Light Platinums. They got the Bud Light Platinums that they know how to party and they know how to party in Arrowhead, man. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, listen, I will catch you next time. That is a shame. Wow. That's a shame. That's disappointing.